Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going over second trimester, recapping that for you. I honestly don't really have many complaints about the second trimester. It's literally my favorite part of pregnancy, every pregnancy. I went from being not hungry at all with zero appetite to wanting to eat everything all of the time. Like, I was hungry all the time. I still am hungry all the time. Another thing that started happening was I started getting excuse me, my hiccups. I got my hiccups back. I used to have what I would consider chronic hiccups back in high school. I counted once and I had like 250 in a day, and it's just one random hiccup and then they go away. But my hiccups came back, and they come, I think, with like acid reflux now. And I started getting super dizzy at random times. Now, this was earlier on in second trimester and doesn't happen so often now, but I would be straightening my hair, and my hair is not long, but just to straighten my hair, I'd have to sit down halfway through or I'd pass out. And my heart rate at one point got up to, I think it was 135 while I was in the middle of straightening my hair. But as you guys know, my immune system tanked because I got COVID, and I talked about that on here. But I also just keep getting random colds, and I have one now. Don't know if it's a cold, or I think it might just be allergies and the season changing and the dryness in the air and all that good stuff. I'm definitely getting sick a lot more often than I normally do. Hunter's not getting sick, but the kids and I keep getting sick. Also have shortness of breath. I still go on runs, not as often as I used to. I maybe run like once or twice a week at this point, but I can go on a run and feel fine. But if I walk up the stairs, I feel like I just ran a marathon. Like, I don't understand how that works. I'll walk up the stairs and I can't catch my breath, but I'll go on a run and I'll feel fine. I don't know. It's very strange. Oh, and heartburn. I started popping those smoothies Tums, and they help a lot, but they have a weird aftertaste, but they're definitely better than the regular Tums. And I've had some circulation issues and numbness in my left leg. That was definitely present whenever we went camping, but it hasn't really happened since then. I think that was just from sleeping on the air mattress, and sometimes when I sleep on Aria's top bunk of her bed to help her fall asleep, that bed's a little bit more firm than the other mattresses that we have, and that really hurts my hips. I just have to make sure that I'm on a softer surface so that it doesn't mess with the circulation in my legs. And kind of along with that, I am having really bad varicose veins. But here, let me see if I can get my foot up here and show you Big Bertha. It doesn't look too bad on the camera right now. Big Bertha's down here, and I'll insert some pictures of what she normally looks like. But I nicknamed her because she gets very angry. And I have to wear my compression socks non-stop. I mean, I'm not wearing them right now, but that's because I can't find the other one. The kids took it somewhere. My compression stockings really help that. And I don't really feel my varicose veins when I'm wearing my socks. But when I'm not wearing my socks, I'll stand up out of bed and my veins will just instantly start to tingle whenever the blood fills them. They'll ache and they'll feel really heavy. They'll get really hot, very uncomfortable and itchy. That's not fun, but it's not unbearable because I put on the socks and it feels a whole lot better. And you'd think it would be really bad when I run, but I run with my compression socks and I don't notice them when I'm running either. So I know how to handle them. I'm just interested to see if they'll stay around after the baby is born. If they do stick around, I definitely want to get Big Bertha taken care of because she's not the prettiest to look at. Thankfully, I'm having this baby over the winter months so I can like cover her up. But I definitely want to get her taken care of if she's not gone by the time this babies get here, because Big Bertha is not pretty. Oh, and my back pain has started. I don't yet know if it's considered sciatica pain or if it's just weird back pain. I have an appointment to meet my physical therapist next week to talk about it. It's not like when I bend over to pick stuff up, which that happens a little bit because I normally squat and it's fine, but the worst pain that I have is when I bend over just slightly. Like helping the kids buckle in the car or changing Malachi's diaper. It's just the randomness things that make it hurt. Oh, and especially finding myself sleeping on my back. I'm not a back sleeper at all, but during pregnancy, I don't know if it's because I know in the back of my head I'm not supposed to do it, so I want to do it. I don't know, but I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm always on my back, and then I have to turn over and it hurts. Like, my back hurts a lot, but I don't know how to keep myself from doing that. I guess if I shove pillows behind my back, it might help, but I don't know. I have to figure out something because I keep ending up on my back. The bump is popping and I'm loving it. I actually feel pregnant now. Well, I'm starting to feel like super pregnant, but right now I am loving my big belly. I don't know. I just love it whenever you don't feel frumpy anymore and you feel like there's actually a baby inside of you and not just fluff. And I'm also loving the baby moving around a lot. It's the best feeling in the world, and I'm so excited that I can feel it more now. I did find out at my 20-week scan that I have an anterior placenta, which means it's in the front instead of in the back. I don't remember where my placenta was with those kids, but I feel like because this one's anterior, I feel like I can't feel it as much as the other kids, so I don't know. They must have been in the back. I don't know, but I'm starting to feel the baby kick a lot more now because maybe either that's moved or the baby's just so big that I can feel it through everything now, but I'm loving that. But along with that, the 20-week scan went really well. They said everything looked good and no issues. They did not tell me the gender, which I was very glad. I was afraid that she would give it away, and I really do want to like schedule another ultrasound, but I'm afraid that I will see something on the ultrasound or that the ultrasound tech might give something away for the gender of the baby. So as much as I want to see the little face again, I'm just going to wait until February. I'll just wait until then to see my baby and figure out what gender it is, but I'm very excited for that. And we are still working on a name for both boy and girl, but we're getting there. It's a lot of pressure, and both of us are very particular with names. So still working on names, but other than Big Bertha, everything is going really well with this pregnancy so far. You want to see my belly? Probably not, but I'll show you anyway. This is my big old belly. Oh wow, that made a big difference. That's another thing. I showed Aria, she wanted to see how big the baby was with that Pregnancy Plus app, and the last time I showed her, so she sees it and she's like, oh, wow. It has fingernails? And I told her, yeah, it has fingernails. She goes, Mommy, I think it's a girl. And I said, why? Why do you think it's a girl? And she goes, because it has fingernails. And boys don't have fingernails. So she thinks it's a girl because girls have fingernails and apparently boys don't. So we'll see. I'm thinking girl, but I could be wrong. We're gonna be excited for either or, but I'm excited to know. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in my next one. Keep smiling, keep finding the joy. Thanks guys, bye!